Our Lady's Wardrobe by Anthony DeStefano. Illustrated by Juliana Kolesova. Our Lady leads us to the Lord. That's what she's always done. She gave us Jesus Christ the King, God's one and only Son. But when Our Lady lived on earth, humble, meek, and poor, all her clothes could fit inside a tiny little drawer. So visiting her cousin's house, the handmaid of the Lord could only wear a handmade dress tied with a simple cord. But now in heaven, Mary has a mansion by the sea, with a wardrobe filled with clothes of great variety. And when she sometimes visits us, she picks her clothes with care. According to her travel plans, she chooses what to wear. On Mount Carmel, she held her son, all dressed in tan and brown. She clasped a tiny scapular and wore a golden crown. She formed a great community that still exists today of holy monks and holy nuns who serve the poor and pray. In Guadalupe, Mexico, her dress was tinted red. A turquoise veil with yellow stars flowed down from Mary's head. She put some roses in a cloak, arranged them lovingly, and left her sacred image there magnificent to see. In Paris, standing on a globe and clad in blue and white, her hands stretched out and from her rings came dazzling rays of light. She asked to have a medal made and worn by everyone. Then miracles of every kind were granted by her son. In Ireland, Our Lady dressed in shades of white and green to show that she would always be the Emerald Isle's queen. She stood in silence in the night and uttered not a word. The howling wind and falling rain were all that could be heard. She wore for little Bernadette, a French girl pure and sweet, a frilly veil, a long blue sash, and roses on her feet. She came from out a grotto, and the little French girl kneeled. Then Mary made a fountain spring where all the sick were healed. In Fatima, Our Lady stood upon a holly tree. She dressed in white like crystal light and held a rosary. She then performed a miracle well known in history. The sun came down and spun around and danced for all to see. No matter what Our Lady does and where Our Lady goes, she always takes the time to wear the most amazing clothes. Her clothes are proof that heaven is a truly wondrous place, a land of beauty, life, and love, and joy, and truth, and grace. The Queen of Angels smiles now from heaven up above. Her face is so delightful, and her heart so full of love. She stands there shining like the sun, in robes of blue and red. A crown of 12 bright sparkling stars she wears upon her head. O Mary, Queen Immaculate, please help us love your Son. Please help us trust and serve him till our life on earth is done.
To purchase your copy of the book Our Lady's Wardrobe by Anthony DeStefano, log on to our web store, ytsync-en and type in item number 6261, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or call 1-800-854-6316.